It's an interesting transition, I guess, to go from Glee to American Horror Story, because that's where I'm going. And it's also a show that's very polarizing. So I think
it's messed up. So
it's
I'm
Ryan
not
Murphy.
the only messed one up here.
It's messed up in a different way. Because the thing that I'm about to highlight, I will say this. I say what you want about like the shock value and the gore, and there's a lot of physical horror within the second season. I'm specifically talking about Asylum.
Poor Adam Levine.
Yeah, poor Adam Levine. But that's never been the stuff that scares me. So like I look at when I watch a scene, for example, with the Raspers, with what Dr. Arden is doing to some of the patients, I don't get scared, I don't freak out, I don't even really cringe. I kind of marvel at like the prosthetics and the production and like what went into it. It's a different type of reaction than most people. But what I'll say is that therefore one of my favorite moments is the fact that psychologically they are doing enough with that kind of horror to make me not necessarily scared, but to like make me wonder. Because in the beginning of the season, I will say I said, I thought it was too obvious if they're playing with reality and they're playing with who's sane and who isn't. I thought some of the things were too obvious about who is and who isn't. But they've done a few things recently that make you kind of question a lot of what you've known about characters and therefore what you've seen through their eyes. And one of the things, obviously the biggest thing, was the reveal of Bloodyface, because like originally you're supposed to think this is like the only good-natured guy.
Yeah.
And I kind of said, well, it's a Ryan Murphy show, so he's gonna be twisted. We just don't know how.
Right.
But I mean, even honestly with Sister Jude, for the longest time she joined the church and she joined the asylum to help people because she was repenting for what she thought was a hit and run, killing someone, and then she goes and visits and oh no, this woman's alive and she's got a kid now, and was I that drunk and messed up, or is my mind playing tricks on me now because I'm having a hard time? And so they started to play a little bit more with the characters that we are supposed to care about rather than just constantly introducing a lot of new people, which I also really respect. And I will say that, because of that, because of what they've done with Sister Jude and Bloodyface, but also Sister Mary Eunice, who again, started out so sweet and a little slow and simple, but has been completely taken over. It sounds sick, but it's such a joy to watch Lily kind of embrace that and embody that. Like, it's such a joy to watch these actors kind of take on these really strong, damaging people. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of little character things that, maybe they're not even on the page. Maybe it's just the actors are doing it. But that's honestly, like, it's been the most fun every week to just kind of watch where they're going with these crazy people. And I have a theory, but I don't want to say it now because on the off chance it turns out to be right, I'm going to get yelled at for spoilers. But that's part of why I like the show, and part of why I picked those moments, because, with all of those questioning of reality and like questioning of like, well, they jump back in time, but there's still this future storyline, and what's real and what's not in the future storyline, and how does the other stuff impact it, and all of that. Like, it's a mystery on top of just your straight, let's, flash some blood at a lens and scare you.
AKA, I'm not the only damaged one here.
I never said that you were. I just thought it was funny that you were giving me crap for it, and then all of the
different kinds of crap.
Absolutely, but you never. When I would watch television when I was younger, I would look to the TV couples that I would like want to aspire to be, and like so when
God.
Exactly.
I
So
don't want
it's
that.
Personal projection. But what I'm saying is, then when I hear all of your favorite TV couples, I'm a little concerned. That's all I'm saying. So I don't disagree. I don't say that I don't love them now, but I always think about it from a different perspective. I don't know. Anyway.
That's a different conversation, I feel
It's
like.
totally a different conversation.
Like that's actually a different debate, because I would say different.
Oh, it's totally a different debate, yeah.
We have lots of debates we need to have,
So we'll get to those.
One day.
But these are a few of our favorite moments. I'm Danielle at Danielle TBD.
I'm Marisa Ruffman.
You should tell us yours.